U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell told reporters Thursday the United States intends to lead a global war against terrorist groups, over and above the promised assault against whoever is found to be responsible for this week's attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon.
We should see this in a broader sense, that this is a horrible blight on the civilized world. And so we will also be focusing on other organizations, terrorist organizations, who go after us, our citizens, our interests, and allies.
Mr. Powell became the first senior administration official to publicly identify the Osama bin Laden group as a leading suspect in the U.S. attacks. He said once the United States has assembled convincing evidence as to who was responsible, it will make that evidence known.
And at that point, we will go after that group, that network, and those who have harbored, supported, and aided that network to rip the network up. And when we're through with that network, we will continue with a global assault against terrorism in general. If the United States feels a need to act alone, by itself, we will not be constrained by the fact that we're working with others as well.
The U.S. got some help Wednesday in its quest for joint anti-terrorism action when NATO declared the attacks can be considered attacks on the entire alliance if it turns out they were directed from abroad. This is the first time NATO has ever invoked its mutual defense clause. And Thursday, Pakistan's military leader Pervez Musharraf pledged full cooperation in the fight against terrorism. Pakistan has been under pressure for its backing of Afghanistan's Taliban regime, which has consistently refused to extradite bin Laden.